you want to be a therapist, you will need a master's degree, a PsyD, or a PhD. So here's how to decide which one is best for you. Master's degrees are nice because they are short, relatively speaking. So they're going to take, if you go full-time, 2 years, maybe 3. They also tend to be more flexible, so you can do them often part-time, you can do them online or in hybrid format, whereas PsyD and PhD programs are typically going to be full-time in person. Hello to my cat. However, with a master's degree, you will typically make less money for your entire career. So the trade-off of it being shorter and cheaper than something like a PsyD program is that your salary is typically going to be lower forever. A PsyD program is a doctoral degree, so you get to call yourself doctor when you're done, which some people find to be nice. They are longer, so they typically take about 5 years, and you have to pay for all 5 of those years, so it's expensive. When you get out, you have more specialized training, and you will be able to charge a higher rate most of the time for your entire career. PhD programs are even longer, so usually they're going to be around 6 years, but they are, if it's a decent quality program, free. So you're not paying to go, and in fact, most PhD programs will give you a small stipend, emphasis on small. It'll be like 25 grand usually, but they will pay you to go to the program. However, a PhD is not just going to train you to be a practicing therapist. There's also going to be a ton of emphasis on research because a PhD is a research degree. So if you graduate with a PhD, you are going to be able to do things like teach, be a professor, conduct research, lots of other things beyond just being a therapist. So if that's interesting to you, if you might want those careers as options, then a PhD might be a better fit. There's lots of pros and cons among all 3 of these different options, and it's really just about figuring out which things are most important to you and choosing the path that's the best fit.